Greetings fellow creative artists living in Iowa, it's me Josh Nesselbug, and I'm here to report to you about my first week in Brooklyn on my blog. Brooklyn NY was founded in 2002 by a group of artistic urban pioneers like myself who were looking for a dark place where intellects and artists could work to make the world a better place. Some people say Brooklyn has been here for hundreds of years. I think they are wrong. Previously Brooklyn was inhabited by uncool people. So let me tell you about my first week. My parents gave me a few $1,000,000 and rented a U-Haul for me. I arrived last Monday and was greeted by fellow artists with weed and beer at 12 in the afternoon. I go to So Wasted. We ended up going down to the local kickball field and played a game of Duck Duck Goose followed by Capture the Flag. I moved into the Nudek Artists Loft on Classam Avenue. I decided to walk to the corner store which has a weird name called a bodega. The owner was an uncool Mexican guy named Mohammed. He sold Mexican food like hummus and pitas. He didn't have any organic things. I decided to ask my parents for another $1,000,000 and bought his business and turned it into an organic coffee shop where you can sit around all day and finger paint. Within a few days the neighborhood changed a lot. More and more artists like me moved in and turned all of the Mexican gyro shops into organic coffee shops. My band The Skinny Guys with Small Things hooked up with another amazing band called Drew and the Medicinal Pen. We had a concert in the basement of Danica's house and smoked weed all day. I met a really sexy girl. She had thick rimmed glasses, small boobs, hairy legs, and her perfume smelled like fresh cod. He ended up having crazy sex in the middle of the street. A few of the natives weren't so happy. They said, "How dare we do such a thing?" while their kids were watching. I said to them, "Dude, we're just expressing their art and stuff." Then out of nowhere Dan Deacon appeared eating a huge sandwich and made them go away with his amazing music. I decided to explore the neighborhood a bit, so like any urban expert I put on my headphones and decided to walk all alone at 1 a.m. A group of African Americans spit at me. I took this as a sign they liked me, so I spit back at them. They decided to borrow my iPad. They must have really wanted to borrow it, since 10 of them pushed me on the ground. Dude, no worries, I'm a communist. So I was like, dude, take it man, I like to share. I ended up getting up on the wrong subway stop and ended up in Brighton Beach. I meet a weird group of Hispanic people called Russians that I never heard of. They seemed so happy to see me. They spit on me too. I told them that more of my liberal arts college friends would be back to bring coolness to the neighborhood. Turns out Danica is pregnant. I met a cool guy named Pat Ross who likes to bring his kid to bars. I can't wait to have my own fashion accessory too. In closing, dude, Brooklyn is a magical place full of diverse people from Ohio, Iowa, and the rest of the Midwest. You should all ask your parents for a few $1,000,000 and move to here to help us create the creative communist revolution, and smoke weed all day and join me in my Duck Duck Goose League.